I'm back in Korea.
Somewhere in the last few years, Christmas stopped feeling magical. Living in Korea, the holidays passed so quietly, and I didn't realize how much I missed that warmth until I became a mom. Lately, I felt a little cold myself too, like I lost some softness along the way. So I'm changing that. Today we're decorating, creating tiny moments of magic, and choosing to live softer, not harder. This is me finding that spark again, and making the season feel special for my son and for myself. This video is sponsored by KiwiCo.
Happy December 1st or Merry Christmas. I don't know if it's allowed to say Merry Christmas from December 1st. I've always done that. So Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays if you aren't celebrating Christmas. I'm back in Korea only for another 2 weeks because we're having Christmas in Denmark. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't decorate, because I have a goal which is to make this Christmas and all of the Christmases to come so magical and beautiful and special, and I want to bring back the nostalgia, because I must say, having lived abroad, specifically abroad in a country that doesn't really celebrate Christmas in the wholesome, holistic way, I feel like I've lost the magic a little bit. So I've been collecting some items over the past couple of weeks for my collection, for my Christmas decorations and things, and it's December 1st today. I think it's time to decorate. Let's start by putting out all of our stuff on the table here, the things that I've gathered. I haven't seen everything together. I don't know where things are gonna go, so let's collect them together first. Noah's asleep, so sorry about the whispering. I have the world's most messy interior leftover cabinet, because I like to change things up, right? And I don't want to obviously waste interior items, so they all just get thrown in here when I switch them out. It's a good tip if you, like me, want to switch it out once in a while, but you don't want to buy new stuff all the time. They're oldies, but they're goodies. My Christmas box is down there underneath this one. There. Bingo. This is pollution, fine dust. It comes in out from the room because we have to have the window open to air out the AC system all summer. It's just kind of crazy that this is what we're breathing in here in Korea. Oh. A part of what I really miss about Christmas where I come from is actual pine tree. I don't even know where to even begin to look for it if you even were to find one here. I'm sure you can pay someone to find it for you, but everything's plastic. I also need to give these away because these are some of the first Christmas balls that I bought in balls. Christmas balls. Christmas ornaments. They're pure plastic. I'm sure someone would love to have those. A couple of days ago I ordered a little bit more Christmas decorations and a huge Christmas tree. Okay. Oh, I got one more of these, I don't know what they're called in English, because I want to hang one on the front door and I want to also hang one inside. It's kind of a shame you can't really see it on the front door, you know? This is a Christmas star, like a paper star to hang in the window, and a, wait, I know the English word of this, a poinsettia. I think that's correct. Not only do we need to start hanging ornaments a little higher so they're out of reach from Noah, I also just want it to feel a little bit more proper. This one is 180 centimeters. I think the spot that makes most sense now that we have the sofa out in the middle of the room is the one over in the corner there where the big plant is. I mean, I guess we could just move it into the office.
Down in the valley where the roots lay low and the river bends while the water flows. You were laying down with your toes exposed on a rocky bank. With the morning on. I'm glad that I found you. Oh, I'm glad that I found you. I'll call you on the boulevard to tell you, love, that I'm not too far from home where I can be in my arms and play you songs on my old guitar. Oh.
Am I missing something, or like how is this 180? I guess I should have known that, of course, 180 is like the top of this. I don't know, in my head I thought that like it would be just huge and beautiful all the way down, but you know, it is a plastic tree at the end of the day that I really didn't pay that much money for. Okay, you know what? We'll make it look fluffy now. If you didn't know how tall I am, this is how tall I am. I mean, I know that this is technically 180, but this is not as big as I thought at all. It actually looks
Well, I'm all
kind of small.
Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May your wishes tonight come true. Dream I know. This Christmas I only want to be close to you.
Oh my god, it's so heavy. It's so heavy, it's not even standing up straight. This is in Beruhigungstea. What do you call that in English? Stephanie gave it to me. It's a German tea for relaxing. Why can I not find any English words today? I feel like I'm struggling with my language. I think this tea symbolizes a lot how I want to be here in December, and in general. I think this should definitely be a part of my New Year's whole vision board making and prep that I'm gonna do closer to New Year's. But I think I'm stuck a little bit in wanting to try harder with everything I do, and I want to transition from that into trying softer with everything I do. I think I've lost so much of my my soft femininity and such from like just trying to do everything and also taking care of Noah, and now that he's like a little bit more a toddler, it is testing me in new ways, and I feel like I'm being thrown out of my flow and out of my my feminine energy. I don't know how else to explain that. Yeah, softness is a key word that I want to stick to. I really want my heart to be open in any way and open to anything, instead of getting stuck in how I feel like things are supposed to be, and challenge that a little bit. And I think the holidays and Christmas is such a nice way to do that, because I find softness and kindness comes easier in this time. Those are my thoughts here on December 1st. How are we going to stop Noah from wanting to go over there and block the door?
We'll see.
I also went and got a red pillowcase. I just remember as a child, it was all of the like littlest things that my mom would exchange for something red or holiday vibe, like dish drying towels. It would be like oven loafers. It would be like all of the little tiny things that she had a red version of laying ready on the attic for Christmas time. I want to be that mom. So here's our designated Christmas pillowcase. Christmas came early this year, my love. What is this? Underneath the tree, Noah. We have gotten, or rather, Noah have gotten his bi-monthly crate from KiwiCo. Developmentally appropriate toys, specially curated for his learning, for his growth, for his enjoyment. We truly love getting these, so thank you to KiwiCo for sponsoring this segment of the video. Let's get to opening, Noah. This is the Panda Crate, which ranges from age 0 to 36 months. Basically, the first 3 years of your child's life. A lot of foundations are laid here, so I personally love basing Noah's toys and his entertainment around laying that foundation in a good and healthy manner. All of these boxes from KiwiCo have been so amazing. We've been getting them for Noah's whole life now. He still plays with every single one. All of these items are, as I said, learning based, and they really lay such a creative and fun foundation. They don't do the play for him, they encourage him to be creative and play with these items in various different ways, including the packaging apparently. We have the Panda Crate Plus subscription, which is why we're also getting this bigger Grow With Me toy. The holiday seasons are coming up, and I don't think I could give you a better recommendation for a gift if you have someone with children or babies in your life. So if you ask me, this is more than just another toy under the tree. It is joy, it's creativeness, it is learning, it is fun. Again, this is the perfect gift if you have a baby or a toddler in your family or a child. I have a 20% discount code for your first Panda Crate with KiwiCo. The information is right here on the screen, and I've also linked it down below. Thank you again to KiwiCo so much for sponsoring the segment of this video and also just providing such magic to Noah. Let's have a nap and let's go. My youngest sister, who's 12, she said that the fake Labubus are called Lafufus. I just thought that was really funny. I've just sat down in the market. I got myself some kimbap and some chicken.
너무 추우니까
아,
서비스.
감사합니다.
같이 먹으면 따뜻해질 거예요.
네, 감사합니다. It's cold, she said, so I'm getting some tteokbokki as a service. That's so sweet.
Mom, do you want some too?
Yeah, I came to Tunginsesang for the first time 9 years ago now. It was actually in November, so it's exactly 9 years ago. Wow, the chicken is cold. I love this market because you get these little coins that you use to pay for, and then you make like a lunchbox for yourself. It's such an activity I want to do when Noah's a bit older. I don't know what they put in these soups where fish cakes are always in Korea, but it's the best thing ever. It's like a drug. That was such a sweet experience. They were first like a little bit unsure whether or not to allow a baby inside, which I always understand, especially when it's like a cozy, cute little vibe place. You know, I get that. But actually they ended up saying yes for us to go in, and it was so sweet. They were so nice, and Noah, he was behaving very well. They were asking cute questions, they were interacting, they ended up giving him some strawberries. Honestly, I've been really practicing today to take really deep breaths and smile and be gentle in my energy, because I feel like, I don't know what this like aggression, like energy is coming from that I have inside of me these days, but I'm really trying to just embody a more soft energy. And I feel like it's getting me places mentally, but then also somehow like this, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just telling myself that that's why it's we could go in and we had a good time, or maybe not. I feel like good energy does pay it forward, you know.
되게 잘하시네요.
아 진짜요? 감사합니다.
여기 사는 분.
네 맞아요. 한 7년 됐어요.
되게 잘하셨어요.
네 감사합니다. Some cute little coasters. They're so adorable. I feel like on a tray with a cup of tea, or just because we have a glass sofa table. This is, to be honest, I'm here to buy Christmas presents, but this is how it always goes. It's not good. I think I have a problem. Look at these glasses. Is this not just the most beautiful like wine glass? I think it's the perfect gift for one of my friends. I don't want to say who, just in case they watch this video. But I also think they're so gorgeous, I kind of want to get them for myself too. I have a problem.
떨리고 초조한 당신, 불안을 이길 수 있는
Safety first, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I'm wearing a t-shirt on top of my heat tech. I wanted that white t-shirt line under the sweater, you know. Oh, this is the best feeling ever. Okay, Noah, your turn, sir.
내 삼계탕 백숙.
백숙?
야, 삼계탕.
Oh, and I wanna actually do some baking tonight. I wanna see, maybe, should I bake cinnamon buns or carrot cake?
Cinnamon bun.
Cinnamon bun. I have this idea that I wanna be a a baker here at home. Like I wanna be good at baking. I wanna bake buns, you know, every week so we can have buns with cheeses for breakfast. I wanna bake cakes and pastries and pies. This idea in my mind that I'm going to be a mother who does that, but I like, when have I ever done that until now? It's never too late to learn something new. Let's see if I can do it.
This might be slightly cheesy and a bit cliche, but there's something about baking that reminds me of who I want to be. Soft, patient, and unhurried. Because the truth is, when we move through life tight and rushed, constantly trying to be efficient, something inside us slowly hardens. We stop noticing small joys, we stop feeling connected to ourselves, and the feminine parts of us, that gentle, intuitive, nurturing parts, get pushed back to the background to survive the pace that we're living at. But dough doesn't rise faster because you want it to. You can't rush warmth into it. You have to wait and trust and soften your hands a little. And in that process, something in you softens as well. I think that's why I started to be drawn to these slow, time-consuming things lately. Baking cinnamon buns isn't actually really about cinnamon buns. Okay, to be honest, everything is about cinnamon buns in my head. But it's about practicing patience in a world that keeps telling us to hurry. It's about letting myself learn without being perfect. And it's about creating something warm from my own hands, because somewhere along the way, I find I kind of forgot how healing that can be.
I'm suddenly having such a crazy flashback to my childhood making cinnamon buns with my grandma, and I was delegated the role of spreading this out. What a pleasant flashback? Deja vu? I don't know how to say that. Wow, that makes me really happy that I'm going to see my grandma in a couple of weeks.
When we move slower, we hear ourselves more clearly. When we live softer, we start to become who we actually are, not who we're rushing to be. And in moments like this, waiting for dough to rise or letting the kitchen fill with cinnamon, I feel myself coming back just a little bit. Gentle, present, more me than I've felt in a while.
Definitely slightly overbaked in the top. Could have been more grease. But I nailed the bread. For a kind of first attempt, I'm kind of proud. Room for improvement always makes me kind of excited, because now I can kind of like make a sport out of it. Merry Christmas once again, guys. I'll see you next week.